We're here with Emory head women's basketball coach Christy Thomaskutty after the team's NCAA tournament first round win over Whitworth. And Coach, first off, general thoughts on the game, things that happened, anything of note?
You know, I thought it was what I expected, basically. I thought Whitworth came out and did what we'd seen on film. I think they're exceptional at driving the ball and setting their shooters up, and when they were knocking them down, you know, and even in the game, a team like that's never had the ball game. And I think it's what I said earlier this week. They're so well coached. I think their players fight, scratch, and claw for every possession. And you know, I was just proud of the way we were able to make that run, especially at the beginning of the half. I think that was the defining run of the game. And you know, I thought our players really stepped up during that run.
You know, Coach, you talk about that run, 3 straight threes at the beginning of the half. Huge swing in the game after it was close heading into halftime. Again, talk about that in a bit more detail, what that did for your team and how that changed the game.
Yeah, it got us fired up, to say the least. But I think at the same time, I think what people are not going to see is I thought our defense picked up during that period of time. I'm not sure what they scored, but I know we put on the free throw line once. But, you know, for us, we knew it was our defense. And when we played that, I thought, you know, we were in command for the better part of the game. But every time we made a mistake, Whitworth was there to exploit it and take advantage of it. You know, and that's what a quality team does.
You know, it seemed like early on a little bit of a slow start, but Hannah Lilly seemed to kind of settle you guys in, hit some big shots early on for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Hannah's done what she's done all year, and that she's just a great shooter. And so couldn't have been happier with the way she shot the ball. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was just the haze of the NCAA for the first time for, you know, a lot of these young kids, or if it was just a matter of, you know, in some ways I was worried about this game, and I'm not going to say more than any other NCAA game, but I thought there was probably an emotional letdown coming off the huge UAA victory. And that's not to say anything or discredit Whitworth. I just, you know, we came into the season, our goal was to make the tournament, and I think we really had to adjust on the fly to, all right, now we want to win an NCAA game.
This is the first time I've seen you play, but it seems to me that pressing, the full court press, is kind of your signature thing. Would that be right?
It is, and you know, and to Whitworth's credit, we had to get out of it because they really attacked us, and I think that's the advantage of, you know, their guard-oriented lineup. And I think overall they might have handled it as well as most teams that we faced all year long. And you know, kudos to them. Unfortunately, I need to watch the film and figure out why they effectively beat the press so well. But yeah, I mean, we want to make it an up and down game. I think that feeds into the strengths of some of the players.
And wasn't it seemed to me, you just said how, you know, the defense played well in that stretch at the beginning of the second half. Now, I noticed you used that zone press there for a little, right?
No zone press.
It wasn't a zone press.
No.
Okay, because you were
we were standing still, which made it look like a zone press.
Oh, okay. It seemed like you trapped people in the corners. Maybe okay.
Just a different press.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what was that?
You know, we just when I sensed that they were catching the ball, you know, what they were doing with the rest of the press, we thought we could make a quick trap versus waiting the way we've been doing. And you know, fortunately for us, it cost them a couple timeouts, and we were able to turn them over a couple times.
Okay, anything else about that run at the beginning of the second half? It's so important, and it seemed like your girls came out hot, shooting-wise, too.
Yeah, I mean, we've believed all year long, the first 4 minutes of each half and the last 4 minutes of each half. You got to play your best ball. And in some ways, ride the wave the rest of those minutes. And, you know, I kind of lit a fire. I kind of tried to inspire these girls a little bit because, you know, unfortunately or fortunately for both teams, the last 20 minutes is what our season boiled down to. And one team was going to advance and one wasn't. And the way we were playing it that first half, I was really concerned that it would be Whitworth advancing.
Okay, and just last question. Anything else about Whitworth's plays, story about them, any that you thought that was notable?
I thought they did a great job exploiting our post. I thought, you know, they really brought their perimeter shooters out, and our post didn't adjust well, especially the first half. Number 21 having 4 of 6 from 3 was, I think, telling of we weren't quite prepared for that. And, you know, and that's what we got to be able to adjust. And you know, this time of year, you have to be able to adjust on the fly. And I thought we did a better job of that the second half. But, you know, we still left people open. You know, I wasn't pleased down the stretch with the way we defended Whitworth. I mean, they needed threes, and this is one of the best three-point shooting teams in the country. And we just sucked to the ball when it was dribble penetrated, and we left shooters open. And credit to them, they were beating us off the dribble. But, you know, that's something we definitely need to work on.
You know, Coach, last question here. Huntington coming up tomorrow now. Obviously, you faced them earlier in the season. 88-44 is the final there. I'd imagine you'd think this one's going to be a little bit closer than that.
No, I don't even consider the first game when we played them because they were coming off, I think, 2 previous games, 2 days in a row. We were the third game in 3 days, and even coming into this weekend, you see how much better they're playing. I think their players know their roles even better than before, and I think they're matured. That was a scary team that played earlier today that I saw, and a team that was very confident, very poised, and just relaxed. And, I think what we have to do is play our game and make sure that we're playing up to our standards, and hopefully the ball will bounce the right way for us.
Okay, Coach, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.